Pastor, has online worship left a gaping hole in your in-person worship service? Is streaming your church service over the internet killing the church or opening doors for you to expand your ministry? Now that we've experienced a worldwide pandemic lockdown and have gone online for church, upon returning to in-person worship, we've noticed a drop in Sunday attendance. In this video, we'll challenge you to stop broadcasting in the dark and develop a strategic plan for your online service.
There are two dimensions in ministry growth: breadth and depth. The breadth consists of your members and how large of a church you pastor. The depth of a ministry is how God works through you to change lives. A healthy church has a depth of caring that produces a breadth of members. Online worship is not just for sharing your sermon. There are very specific people groups with exact needs that you can configure your system to address. Some streaming channels will help you improve the depth of your ministry to your current members and their friends. These are the ones on the known side of the spectrum. Other channels are better for building the breadth of your church by introducing your ministry to strangers on the unknown side of the continuum. For example,
YouTube is a great place to offer biblical solutions for a particular problem. YouTube allows users to find answers to their current challenges as a search engine. By leveraging your sermon's title and description, you can provide encouragement to those facing a hopeless situation.
When you leverage Facebook, you are helping your members to share the message of Christ with their family, friends, and neighbors. This opens conversations and opportunities to win and invite them to church.
Your website is your most important place to share your live stream. More people will watch the online broadcast from the video player on your site than Facebook and YouTube combined. You will reach two audiences: one, your members, and two, church shoppers. There are over 400,000 Google searches by people looking for a new church home every month.
On average, 20% of your community does not have adequate access to good broadband service to watch your church service. This overlooked group includes the elderly, poor, and rural folks. You can bridge that gap by adding an audio streaming channel over the traditional phone line with phone live streaming. Now, you can map out a plan for your media department and intentionally impact the depth and breadth of your ministry.
How big is this 20% gap in your ministry? And what are the opportunities for you to make a difference? There are 5 groups of people that need you to minister to them when they cannot attend in person for various reasons. If they can participate in person, that should be their priority.
The group impacted the most is the elderly, who face various challenges that keep them out of service. They may not have access, lack digital literacy, or have physical issues that interfere with using a smart device. Homebound elderly members fight loneliness and depression. This can lead to unnecessary illnesses and them entering a care home before their time. They make up about 49% of all senior citizens.
1 out of every 6 persons living in poverty doesn't have internet access. They most likely can attend in-person meetings. Yet when they must miss one, they would appreciate you including them.
Over 30% of those who live in rural areas don't have broadband access. If they do have access, the quality may be low and inconsistent. They are last on the customer service list because the rural market does not make as much profit as the metropolitan areas. This group will most likely miss in-person services in incremental weather and during planting and harvesting seasons.
Immigrants make up a significant mission field of over 5 million members that don't speak English. Some churches offer in-person translations to facilitate the needs of this group. Phone live streaming expands your reach and lowers your cost by allowing you to minister in their native language for those attending in person and those that are online at the same time.
As advanced as today's technology is, your audience still experiences buffering problems while on the go and give up trying after a few seconds of delay. Using phone technology for audio streaming eliminates the buffer for those traveling for work or pleasure.
By focusing on members' needs, you can direct the media group to grow the depth of your ministry. So, how do you align your members' needs? And how do you deliver a phone-based audio solution?
The 3 areas of needs you can address with phone live streaming include spiritual, physical, and social. You can feed spiritual needs with worship, instruction, and providing hope. You can fight depression, which can be equivalent to smoking 15 packs of cigarettes a day, resulting in the elderly entering the nursing home before their time. And finally, disarm the devil of pessimism by helping listeners overcome the feeling of not belonging, being unwanted, and being misunderstood.
Successfully cover your bases and maximize your impact by using an audio streaming solution that provides live and archive broadcasts, accessible by the traditional telephone without a menu system or an access code, and simple enough for the non-techie listener.
As a professional, you will want a consistent, quality system that matches your video experience. The broadcast should be buffer-free, reach areas with weak or no internet access, and offer push notifications with outbound calls to give the listener a positive experience.
Audio streaming across a phone line is not just another channel. Instead, it is a ministry with depth and impact. So, what does it take to configure, manage, and operate phone live streaming?
Like most ministries, time and volunteers are a precious and limited resource. Implementing phone live streaming is automated, does not require extra staffing, and works directly with your current video streaming system. When you go live, phone live streaming kicks in and connects the phone and calls everyone on your notifications call list. It is all hands-free. It takes less than 5 minutes to install by copying your RMTP code from phone live streaming to your video encoder. Does it sound too good to be true?
How does phone live streaming integrate and operate with your current video streaming system? When your video streaming starts, it sends the video streaming to each of your RTMP destinations, including phone live streaming. The signal is picked up, initiates the system to start calling everyone on your notifications list, and separates and enhances the audio signal for the telephone line frequency.
All your main listeners do is pick up the phone and listen. Others can call your toll-free number to receive the broadcast. Phone live streaming is hands-free, staff-free, and training-free.
The system has been used by over 1,000 churches around North America.
Are you concerned about meeting the spiritual, physical, and social needs of your offline members who cannot always meet in person?
Do you want to ensure that you're maximizing the reach of your media ministry?
Would you like to expand your ministry without adding headcount to your staff or volunteers?
Do you want a professional audio streaming solution that's been proven by over 1,000 churches?
Would you like to see if phone live streaming would work for your church?
See it for yourself. Schedule a team demo with your ministry and technical staff by clicking on the link below to see the strategic opportunities for growing your church today. We look forward to partnering with you in your ministry.